Oh my gosh, so here we are on the boat party. We got the DJ, Chris Gardner. Oh my gosh, so he just, what were we just talking about? Sound, yeah, about how I invented Rotary sound at Burning Man this year. The thing called Rotary sound. Imagine a Lazy Susan. It's got a couple function ones on it, and it spins around in a circle like that. Okay, well, turns out this guy named Donald Leslie had invented it. I invented this at Burning Man like 4 or 5 months ago. It turns out this guy named Donald Leslie invented it 80 years ago and tried to spend his whole life trying to sell it to Hammond organ. And all those sounds you hear, like Led Zeppelin's Song Remains the Same, that wow, 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 that's all the Rotary sound coming from the Hammond organs, basically, that they were selling. They had this Rotary sound thing that came out, the Rotary sound. And so I invented all this at Burning Man. It turns out this guy 80 years ago invented it. Donald Leslie is his name, the Leslie Speaker, once again. And he spent his entire life, trying to sell it to Hammond organ. And in the end, when he was like 80 years old, he ended up selling it to him for $1. But pretty much half of all Hammond organs, you know, the organ things, they all have a Rotary sound system. And once again, the problem is it's not so much with the tweeters, because the tweeters are easy to do, but it's when you get to the lower frequencies, they don't tend to be directional that much. And so how they saw how the Leslie did this is they put a bass speaker down, and then they'd have baffles that ran, and it would direct, the baffles would send it out, because they weren't able to deal with doing it, so they pushed it down. So they push it down, and then it would spin, and then it would come around that way. And so this guy Donald Leslie was pretty brilliant. And so now the reason we're even talking about this now is because I'm going to re-bring this out to the DJ system. Because right now, what we've got with the DJs is everything's in stereo. Okay? And I'm looking at like 5.1 surround sound, okay, where you've got a surround sound situation in addition to the speakers that actually go around in a circle, so that you might be able to stand in the middle with a...
There's music that's written in 5.1, Zipper and stuff like that.
Yeah, and there's actually software that will convert it back and forth. But the key with the 5.1 is that other 1.1, the tactile transducer.
Have you got a lighter on you? But I have a lighter on me.
No.
It's one of those nights where you're like asking.
Oh, I got a lighter because a supply belt always has a lighter. Here's one right here. Look, you can never have enough stuff. Can't show that on TV. But anyway, so Donald Leslie, whatever you're doing in life, look into Donald Leslie, because he's the guy that's basically changed my entire life. And I invented it at Burning Man, and then it turned out some guy 80 years ago invented it, but that's okay. I'm cool with that.
Good effort, anyway.
Yeah, and so Rotary sound, and basically half of all Hammond organs today have this sound system that goes around in the circle. Okay, getting back to 5.1 surround. Well, you got a lighter, so. And so it's that 1.1 tactile transducer. It's the 1.1 part of it.